We have already seen the first part of Julius Caesar. Now we shall go to the second part, how there is a bad omen indicated and how the murder of Julius Caesar takes place. We shall see these incidents. The night had been a troubled one in Caesar's house also. California, Caesar's wife, had had very terrible dreams. She said that those were meant as a warning. Something dreadful and dangerous was going to happen to Caesar. She begged and pleaded Caesar not to go out to the Senate house that day. She said to him, "The omens are all against you." "I dreamt of a fierce battle in the sky," she said. "The noise of it shook the earth and drops of blood fell on the Senate house. I heard horses neighing, dying men groaning, and ghosts shrieking in the streets. Something fearful is going to happen." Caesar turned a deaf ear to his wife's fears, nor would he listen to the arguers who sent him word that it was not a favorable day for Caesar to meet the Senate. California, at this juncture, begged him again not to go out. Caesar was about to obey her when Decius, one of the conspirators, came to accompany Caesar to the Senate house. He told Decius about one of California's dreams. She said she dreamed that she saw my statue spouting blood, and hundreds of smiling Romans came to wash their hands in it. It foretold Caesar's death to California. Decius, however, said that it foretold the opposite, that Rome would get fresh life from Caesar. The Senate, he said, had concluded to offer Caesar the crown that day. It would be a folly if he absented himself because of a woman's dreams. Caesar was attracted by the thought of being made the king. He set out for the capital as the Senate house had been called. His escorts were the men who were going to murder him when he reached it. Some rumors were spreading in the meantime. Artemidorus, the philosopher, tried his best to warn Caesar that anarchy would follow his death. He wrote a letter of warning and even named the chief conspirators. He was waiting in the street to present the letter to Caesar on his way to the capital. When Caesar passed by, Artemidorus held out his letter for him to take. Then Decius quickly pushed another letter in front of it. Caesar had no chance to read Artemidorus' warning. Caesar reached the capital. One of the conspirators drew Mark Antony aside as if to ask him something in private. The second conspirator presented Caesar with a petition to pardon a banished senator. Other conspirators drew nearer as if they were anxious to speak in favor of the petition. Casca then made a signal. The conspirators rushed forward and they stabbed Caesar one by one. Caesar staggered but stood upright. Then Brutus stabbed him. Caesar fell dead, crying with his last breath, "Oh, Brutus, you too." A scene of confusion followed. The conspirators did not know what to do next. They also did not know which way the crowd would turn. The senators who had been friendly with Caesar trembled for their own safety. Brutus proclaimed that no one else would be killed. He said that only the conspirators were responsible for the death of Caesar. To pacify the people, Brutus suggested that he and other conspirators should speak to the crowd in the marketplace. They would give reasons for what they had done. Mark Antony had fled to his house, then sent word that he was ready to consent the death of Caesar if there was good reason for it. Brutus sent a message to Mark Antony that he might safely leave his house. Antony did so. He boldly told the conspirators that they might kill him too if they wished. Antony's bold gesture won over Brutus. He promised that he would be Antony's friend and see that he was safe. Moreover, Brutus granted Antony's request to speak at Caesar's funeral. Cassius whispered to Brutus that it was dangerous to allow Antony to speak. He said that Antony was a powerful orator and he could win the people to his cause and turn them against the conspirators. Brutus was too honest a man to suspect treachery. He did not listen to Cassius. Cassius, however, was right. Mark Antony was already at work to ruin the conspirators. He had already sent a messenger to Octavius, Caesar's nephew and heir, telling him what had happened and urging him to gather an army. We shall see the story of the rest of the play in part 3 in the upcoming video.